So welcome everybody. This is gonna be in the top left classic against in the bottom right herO on Oceanborn here. This is gonna be a PvP. Again, this is a no taps, no health bar cast, so please lean back, enjoy the graphics of the still beautiful game actually. And let's be surprised by tech switches. Alright, classic going for a very early scout here. Probe. And let's see if this is gonna be double gate here from both players or if one is gonna opt for the cybernetics core opening. But it does seem we do have the double gate opening here for both players. Of course, classic playing for Twisted, and herO is, I think this is like a, there's two teams merged there. WBG. I need to get the actual information on that. Should be up in Wikipedia if you want to look at it. You're gonna find everything you want there. But both players basically, I mean, herO has been on the team for a long time. Wait, was it on site? No, Dragon Kaiser Gaming, of course, yes. And they merged for the Riyadh tournament with the World Cup there, basically. And the Club Awards, as someone who you probably might even know if you've been following StarCraft for a long time, has invented and made part of the system now. And this is a vision from the great Apollo. Probably know him from casting some StarCraft 2 games way back in the day and hosting in like orange or pink socks or something, I don't know. Pretty crazy stuff. Yeah, one of the greatest of all time. He's been working hard on those projects with ESL and yeah, been doing great. Kind of opening the path for more teams to pick up pro players in other games, and it's a very cool thing that's kind of catching on here. Every game that is a part of that World Championship tool will basically, like if you have like a pro team that has very successful players in one stage, they might just pick up different players from different games because, well, they can compete at this stage and then can maybe win the tournament, and then they win those points for those awards, and they will also get money from that. It's like kind of a very cool system. It allows those teams to get more prestige. It allows to diverge through the games. But that's all. Hold on a second. We've got a couple sentries here, but actually classic microing like a god here. Only losing, well, I mean, 2 stocks for 2 stalkers here in the end, but been almost kind of breaking through here. Of course, now with the reinforcing weapons, there should be a stop to this push. Sentries are amazing against those shields, but they are so they can't really break through any hull damage there. They're still very bad against actual health from those product units. Oracle coming in here. This is of course a fake Oracle, and what is actual attack is a Twilight behind this. Should be Blink on the way, and for both players actually. Oh, herO pushing out here. Might be a little bit of an overextension here. He does not have a shield battery. This is super dangerous. He might just die actually. Gonna try and kill those stalkers, but he's just losing units left and right. Classic kind of out microing, out positioning here herO in just for a second, and things are starting to fall apart. Seems like his army is very low though, and with another round of reinforcements and with some probes, you should be able to stop this. But actually, he's killing one of the warped-in stalkers. A couple more stalkers show up, and I think herO, man, completely underestimating the power of Classic's force here, offensively positioned. Classic is so much up in work. He's gonna get one of those sentries, but man, does he even care? He still has 3 stalkers here, chewing away at those probes, killing so many probes at this time. He's up Wow, he's up so many workers, and herO can't even warp in enough units to stabilize here. He's just gonna kill him, I think. Wow, already down 10 workers. Blink is about to finish a little bit earlier here for herO, but it's not gonna matter, man. You're not gonna come back with Blink in a 2 versus 5 fight with no shield battery and being down 15 workers and a base. No, even Big Daddy Immortal is not gonna save a hero, I think. The writing's on the wall, man. He doesn't really want to give up, though. He's gonna... At this point, you just pull all of your probes and try to fight your opponent, man. Alright, let's go. herO playing from behind here. He's not gonna give up. Gotta admire the spirit here. Gonna try and shade some adepts across the map, but I think, man, those stalkers, they just reinforce here. They have got Blink now. There's more reinforcements coming in. Classic, I mean, he can just go back. He can just fall back, say, alright, let's get charged. Which I think he's doing right now. Let's give it a quick look. Yeah, he's actually getting charged here. He's gonna intercept these 2 adepts. And after he has gotten charged, well, he can basically just push into herO and overwhelm him with numbers. And herO shouldn't have anything against that. You kind of need AoE against that at that point, because you're so far behind here as herO. 27 probes to 50. Such a crazy economical difference. Alright, there we go, herO. Pull all of your workers from here as well. Just pull it all. Actually gonna pull some of his workers, but there's so many stalkers already. He's just gonna jump onto the immortals here, gonna pick up the first one, pick up the second one as well. He's gonna kill those stalkers, not even gonna bother with the immortal here. 1 immortal and probes even showing up. That's when Classic knows, alright, you're super desperate. And GG is called. Wow, what a game. I was just talking about those club awards and stuff and how great this is all for StarCraft 2, and Classic just decides to kill herO here, man. What a quick one. Crazy game number 1 here. I hope, by the way, that we get another ladder pool before the World Championship, but I'm kind of afraid that nothing's gonna happen and we just play with the maps we're currently playing on. I mean, there's still like time. There's still like a month, right? So it's definitely enough time to practice on maps and get the bugs sorted out and stuff, but I don't know. I just hope it works out fast. Those things. Alright, Classic being up 1-0 here. Up into the game. In the top left we do have Classic, again, top left and bottom right. It is herO. Being up 1-0 against the blue Protoss player here. Shows you really the power of Classic. You can never really underestimate or count this guy out. He's just such a strong player. Sometimes he looks very stupid when he does something like a big mistake or something, or an overextension. He's one of those guys who can look stupid, but he is actually super skilled and his execution is second to none, really. His micro is also incredibly good. And he is a very aggressive player. He hasn't been one of those defensive guys. He's more like he's a little bit of a mixture of a herO and a trap kind of, and not really on the runway with stats there. But he's been always, historically, I want to say, good in this matchup specifically as well. Like one of his better matchups, for sure. PvP, the mirror. I have no base, no actual foundation to the thing I just said there. I just hope I'm right. Alright, let's see if we're gonna see some pylons here. So this is of course a cybernetics core defense, opening here for both players, as this is side delta with the ramp into the natural and a safe, or rather basically high ground defensible natural base here. And we do have a Zealot, alright. And commit to the Zealot here. Here that is. And we've got one on the other side as well. Stargate already coming up here. Very fast. Comparatively. And herO definitely wants to go for the Nexus first, it seems here. Gonna try to assassinate the probe, and there we go. Nexus is gonna be thrown down. He's making a Stalker now, which he definitely needs against the Stargate. He doesn't know about the Stargate, by the way. So he's seen this. And of course, Classic knows also everything that's going on in herO's base, as his probe is even still there. It's just gonna get picked off now. He's not gonna fall off the cliff here. Thank God. Alright, let's see what the tech choice is gonna be here. Oh, he's... What? So he cancels the Nexus. And he throws down a gate in his main and a shield battery because he knows about the Stargate, so he knows, alright, there's gonna be an Oracle coming in, right? So is he gonna commit to the Shade? Then he will see this actually. He will see this, alright, he knows it's cancelled. So here's all the information he needs. This is gonna be a 3 gate? Maybe even a 4 gate. Wait, this is gonna be 4 gate. So it's a block, we have 1 gate in the main, and yeah. There you go, you need to chrono the hell out of that Void Ray. Zealot is gonna die here. And I think... Wow, Classic. He can now rotate the Zealot even against the Stalker here. He didn't misfire, I wanna say. Gonna try to snipe that pylon, but it's not gonna work out. Shield battery did finish, and this rush, it looked so promising there for a second. But now, there's only one Stalker against Stalker, Adept, and Oracle, and a Void Ray soon to be. I mean, you can warp in 4 Stalkers at a time there in just a moment, but this is already going very much south here for herO. He's gonna lose the Stalker on the main, he's gonna fall off into the water there. And now he's been completely pushed out. He's gonna have 7 Stalkers, this is gonna be, alright, 8 Stalkers at least. This is gonna be his attack. And we do have extra pylons, we do have 3 shield batteries here, we do still have the shield battery overcharge. It's gonna be 2 Void Rays in just a second here. He needs to get those Stalkers in shield battery range though. You don't want to just fight these Stalkers head on with your inferior numbers. You only have 1 gate, remember. He needs to chrono Void Rays, the hell out of Void Rays. He's gonna pick off the second Stalker, but the Void Rays don't seem to fall here. 2 Adepts, are they gonna do the trick? He has an Adept, he can't Shade block, he's not gonna do. So the Adepts should make it into the main here. We're gonna see how much damage they can do, but the Oracle is actually waiting here. Oh my god. Classic very much prepared here. He's gonna try to snipe the Void Rays here in the front, but shield battery overcharge is gonna keep the one that goes low there alive. 2 Adepts for 2 probes, not what you're looking for here as herO as well. Even though it's just a tiny probe lead, it is still there here for Classic. And I mean, he has the tech lead. He is going up to so many Void Rays right now. And yeah, herO's gonna have trouble. He's gonna try to snipe those Void Rays, still not enough here to one-shot these. Does not even get the red one. All of these Void Rays stay alive. They're super unhealthy at this point. Yellow and red here. This is when you know when your tomatoes start to rot. They're still tomatoes, you can still eat them, you can still make sauce out of it. And yeah, Classic's gonna do the same, and she's just gonna win the game. Keep his guys alive. Rotten tomatoes. Still made for a good tomato sauce, apparently. They were only half rotten, so it was okay. Pretty good defense. But yeah, herO's... it feels like herO's snap decision to go into a... Oops. To go into an 4-gate all-in at that point didn't really make that much sense. I mean, it's kind of cool and all. But then you get the follow-up scout, the surprise momentum is gone. It starts completely chrono boosting those Void Rays like crazy. And you kind of have to sit there. It feels like if he had gotten that pylon, like, I don't know, if he had gotten that pylon or the Stalker, I want to say is a better chance. If he gets the pylon, of course, he will kind of delay the Void Ray. And then he can kill the Stalker and he can kill the Oracle, right? He can do basically whatever he wants at that point. He kind of wins the game. But, well, it didn't work out that way, and in the end he loses. Alright. So this means we are 2 up for this guy, and the top again it is classic, and the bottom it is herO. So the top has been bringing classic a lot of luck here in this game, and yeah, let's see if it's gonna stay true and he can kind of close the series out here in 2 games, or if our man in the bottom can finally start to bring it back here and make some games, make some wins happen. Go. Gateway on the way here, of course, for both players. Let's see if we will see a cybernetics opening or not. I mean the 1 gate or 2 gate basically. That's what I'm talking about. Cybernetics core. Everybody makes a core. Unless your name is Naniwa. And you play against Hyun, you just make 2 gates in his main base. Kill him. With zealots. Well, so it's 2 gate again here for both players, so super standard stuff. One by setups here. I remember in Wings of Liberty in PvP when the Colossus was all the rage and it was all about who has 1 more Colossus kind of. So I can't remember who it was. I want to say like Destiny or something. I don't know. Somebody kind of made just a 3rd gas at his natural. He didn't mine from it. He just mined like the gas. He didn't actually make the nexus. And he won the game because he had more gas than his opponent and he had more Colossi. It was like his trick to kind of overcome the odds there. It was a terrible, terrible time for PvP. There we go, a double stock opening here for Classic again, really favoring the mobility and the power spike in the early game. And we do actually have a double sentry opening here from herO. It's going to give him a faster nexus and he's going to throw down a shield battery this game. So it's going to play a little bit safer. I want to say he saw those stalkers, but he can kind of anticipate, hey, by the timing, like no sentry showed up, he can kind of anticipate, alright, there's probably going to be stalkers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saw them now. And the shield battery is going to be in time. Those 2 sentries should be enough to force these stalkers out. The 3rd sentry is on the way. Oh, making a hallucination is a little bit greedy in my opinion. You kind of want to keep a little bit of the energy there for force fields, but in case he runs through, yeah, he's going to go very aggressive with those sentries. He's going to pick off these shields super quickly. And he's going to find out everything, basically. I'm going to play like a little bit of the... this opening kind of was first discovered or played by European Protoss players after the sentry change, the C3 sentry opening into 3 stalkers basically. But yeah, let's see what he's gonna do. He's playing Robo actually against a Stargate and Twilight. It's, oh yeah, I mean of course he knows about the Oracle, but yeah, it doesn't feel like this is the right thing to do. And again, he's proxying a gateway, which is gonna get found. Is immediately gonna get cancelled here. Why is he like? I mean, you're gonna get an observer. He's gonna find the Oracle. That's a great deflection here. And actually, he's out on the hunt for those 2 stalkers. Now the Oracle comes in though. He can actually kill some probes here. He needs to evacuate into the shield battery range here. And the main, it has a battery and a stalker waiting, so he's gonna be fine here, actually. Oh, can he pick off the Oracle? Yeah, I don't think you can sit there. He's just gonna kill it. That's a waste. That Oracle didn't kill anything. It might have gotten 1 probe. That's a beautiful deflection here from herO, and he's gonna go ahead and make his 3rd base. Just gonna say, alright, let's go and play the longer game. But Classic, he's actually not making that many probes, it seems. I mean, herO had his base up earlier, so he should be ahead in workers. He was ahead a little bit further than I thought there for a moment. But yeah, Classic also pushing out to take his 3rd base. He has this proxy setup. So both players, you can see like the similarities. herO tried to make a proxy happen over here. Classic is gonna place basically the same on the mirrored part of the map. And both players are kind of playing very much alike. Did he see that? He probably knows about it. He's just gonna push it out. He does not have an oracle currently, so no revelation. And he kind of yeah, noticed that he does not have any detection. If there's gonna be DTs, he's gonna get in trouble. He does not have any sentries to get some scouting intel. He's probably gonna go ahead and try to move that oracle in again. Everything's kind of been seen here for herO. Definitely, I think Classic is underestimating the power of the sentry here. Not gonna use it. And yeah, this is completely being seen here by herO. You can throw down another shield battery if he wants to. He even has to. Very interesting positions here. They're gonna help him in this area. So he can kind of stand his ground there and fight. He's gonna push out, actually gonna meet the army here without the shield batteries. I don't think that's a great choice here, to be honest. But second immortal is gonna come in. A stasis trap attempt here is not gonna make the difference. He's just gonna walk in a stalker and it's gonna say, alright, it has 3 HP. Now it can... It does not regen shields, by the way, but now it can sit here and get some intel. And he finished up the Nexus. And now we're only halfway done here. I'm gonna try to get that stalker. Probably gonna get it, yeah. A little bit of it. I kind of would have wanted to see a probe there, to be honest. Oh, he's gonna get the shield battery, yeah, see? So meeting the army out in the open there, I think that was definitely the wrong call. He did lose his shield battery and a few extra units he wouldn't have to lose. He's gonna have +1 in a second here. Second immortal is gonna join again, and with 2 immortals, these stalker-based compositions are gonna struggle. Especially with the guardian shield up here. It's gonna try for the immortal, it's gonna get in shield battery range, it's not gonna be enough though. There's too much one-shot power here currently available from those stalkers. Gonna try again, try to get the immortal. It's gonna get the immortal, actually gonna succeed, but reinforcing stalkers are coming in here, and it does seem that Classic did overextend just a little bit. Remember, there's no blink. Cannot chase. Oh my god. Meanwhile, this guy is just having the time of his life, and one-shotting Stalker, the shield battery is not going to help you at that point anymore. Out of juice anyway. So finally we do see some zealots here, so alright. There's no charge yet, but it's halfway done. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, just having some zealots, plain zealots in a mix like this with the immortals, it's just so strong against stalkers. Like, alright, they're gonna focus on the immortals, but if you have zealots in the front, then they need to eat zealot shots, and that's a ton of damage as well. It's gonna come in here with the Oracle, and I'm gonna get 3 probes there on the edge of the base, and this is gonna even out the probe count, but here is just gonna say, alright, I can just go ahead and expand you. You're not, it's not scary, your army, it's not growing. So he's just gonna go ahead and do that. And it feels like his composition should be stronger in just a little bit. No blink, but charge is online now. Classic actually going for the gold base as well here, both players matching each other. And here is just pumping out immortal after immortal. There is no row yet done here for Classic. And then those charge shots, they're just good against stalkers. They're just so tough to deal with. Classic does have his own charge now, of course, but we already have +1 done here, finally completing as well for our blue Protoss player. In the end, he kind of tied up the game pretty nicely, after being down quite a bit there in the early game, it feels like. But all the pressure is kind of working out. The only advantage herO is gonna have here in a moment again is the attack upgrade advantage here. But it's not done yet, and we're fighting before the upgrade is coming in here. Still though, I think 3 immortals hammering away at everything, they should still do better. But so many zealots actually coming in here from Classic, it feels like he's gonna push back for now whatever herO is gonna have here. And herO, you wanna need to kind of start thinking about fighting in the shield battery range. There is no battery at this location. Oh, actually there is. Excuse me, it's just a little bit further back here. It's gonna help out now with the fight. He should use the overcharge definitely if Classic is gonna decide to push in. Oh, that's an interesting thing to do there. It's gonna keep that 1 Templar alive, kind of funny thing. Why don't we have him 3 Templars? And we're gonna start the Archon transition here. or hero. Is he actually going for... let's find the Templar Archive. Where is he? There it is. It doesn't seem that he got Storm. We're just gonna check here for a second. No, so no Storm. Just a plain Templar. There we go. Did miss some gas, I guess. But yeah, we're going into Charge of the Archon. Very cheap composition here. Easy to produce. You just produce Zealots, and whenever you don't have any minerals anymore, you're just gonna produce Archons. There you go. And all your gas, all your minerals, easy to macro composition, and it's very beefy and strong actually. He's also keeping on making Immortals. He's gonna get the Immortal here from Classic, and this force is gonna pick a punch, but Zealots are gonna come in to reinforce here. Again, he's gonna snipe those expensive Archons here. He's gonna try to go for the assassination on those Immortals, but the Immortals are staying alive. They're really immortal. They actually have 9 kills, 6 kills, 5 kills. They have a lot of kills. They've dealt so much damage. Oh, he's gonna pull back from this location. This was an F2, and there we go, back again. Work on that proxy. He's gonna just throw down another Nexus Man. Here is just relentless. He's just gonna, alright. We keep on fighting and keep on expanding. Kind of playing a PvZ style a little bit, it feels like. Without the blink. Oh, trying to go for the assassination, not gonna work out here before the charge shots actually do warp in, and now we do have an overwhelming force here for hero, and Classic might just be a little bit too low on units here. Pushes back. It feels like his composition is not, his units are like disjointed, one random Immortal joining the fray from the top left without any support, Zealots being warped in and not used here, and only one Stalker remaining. It feels like the composition was just too disjointed here, the army, or Classic, and it never really grew into a composition that was good enough to fight Charged Archon, basically. He's missing the Archon all the time. And it's just, you know, when those Immortals keep on stacking up 14 kills and stuff, wow. GG. And hero is gonna bring back game number 3 here. Good stuff from hero, definitely. I'm gonna even out that series. Next map is gonna be Ghost River. Just a 5. Oh, they swapped the colors now. Lord. So it's not classic blue anymore. Please bear with me here. So it's classic red this time. Don't confuse these guys now. And hero in blue. I want to say hero was red all the time, no? Classic was blue. Alright, but yeah, we're on Ghost River now. And let's see if Classic can bring it back here. And finish out the series of hero is gonna keep on pushing through here with map wins and gonna do the reverse sweep. I want to say he did the same thing against Solar just a little while ago in one of those finals, best of 5s. Gonna go down 2-0 and then it's gonna bring it back 3-2. This is the smallest rush distance in the map pool. But actually, if you can hold on 3 bases and go onto a 4th base, if you can hold on to 4 bases here, it's very easy like to go into 6 bases, but that's when you stop. You get a hard stop because there's no more bases left on the map. Again, 2 gates from both players here. For the max spec style not catching on that much yet. Classic showed it in the side delta game, how strong it can be with the void ray defense and all. Oh, he's gonna block him? No. He's so random sometimes. Why would he make a shield battery there? He's just gonna say, alright, I don't need it. I have the sentries coming in now, I can just kill you. And he can't. Classic is not a slouch either, and he's just gonna push out. Oh, is he gonna find the probe? Wow, yes! Classic's not gonna get fooled. Look at that poor guy. Lying down there in the dirt. While his alter ego returned with 8 HP and 5 minerals. Amazing. Classic basically already won the game, yeah. hero's gonna throw down, or open with the 3 sentries again here, and the hallucination scout, and the robo facility behind this. Is a very interesting opening he's playing here, kind of with the robo in conjunction. I really enjoy seeing this, to be honest. A little bit of a new approach here, going into very heavy robo composition, and then afterwards into your charged Archon. And he's gonna see Twilight. So this is where you're kind of a little bit happy, because, well, a robo should count. It's not as heavy as it was, but it's a good play against a Twilight. Immortals are strong against Stalkers and Sentries. I mean, not as much as Sentries, but against Sentries, but it's very, very good unit in general. Imagine if those guys would have blink, right? He's gonna throw down a Oracle hallucination. Of course, Classic should know. He's gonna even see this. He's gonna. Alright. What are you? Oracle? Nah, you don't. You're. Nah, this is a fake. So he just immediately throws down the Phoenix here to try to see if he can find any information here. He's gonna push. Of course, treat this as a real one for now. But he's just gonna find out in a second here. There we go. The War Prism actually is coming on here, so some micro potentially from herO. And some, well, offensive potential. He's gonna throw down some extra Immortals. Let's see, he's kind of light on probes. He did skip some probes. Oh wait, the Adepts are actually inside the base. There we are, shooting down probes. He's gonna kill 4, but this is not enough yet, because... Oh, he's gonna lock him out of his base? Really? You need to throw down one more. There we go. Oh, this does not... It does not. They can fit. They should fit. Can't fit. I can't. I don't believe it. He can't fit. So he's killing basically the whole mineral line now for free. Because of 2 force fields. I mean, killing 9 is more than you need at this stage. And yeah. This is looking very good for herO here. I mean, he's kind of starting to lose a lot of his units, but he has Big D Immortal common in here. Oh wow, it just one-snapped that sentry, man. That looked kind of gross. I tried to assassinate that War Prism, but he's not even gonna get the vision there on the Prism here finally. But herO is kind of abusing this position beautifully. Keep on focusing on these Stalkers there with the Immortal here. Doing a lot of damage. Immortal is super low though at this point. Stalkers are still very healthy. Second Immortal is there. And this is kind of where you look at this as Classic, and then you see like, oh wait, this is a real one? Oop. Oh no. Oh no, where's my shield battery? He has been remaking a lot of probes, to be fair, so he's been definitely working on that worker count again. And herO... herO as well. Of course he was down a lot of probes earlier. So we can't count out Classic yet. We need some extra weapons here for herO. Maybe like a couple more gateways would be kind of cool. Stabilize the front line. He actually doesn't have the money to warp in extra units right now. He is producing a lead though. So he has 3 Immortals at this point. Kind of a crazy composition. 3 Immortals, 2 Stalkers. Against those 7-8 Stalkers here. He's trying to go for the assassination on the Prism. He is gonna try and find the first Immortal there, then the Prism. Prism is gonna fall, but at what cost? It's a lot of health, and 2 Stalkers did die. Now we do have 1 extra Immortal coming in. Extra Prism getting produced here, and some extra gateways on the way. Of course, this is where you kind of wanted to start and warp in here. He's gonna get glaives. Oh my god. What are you looking at? And we do have extra our own Immortal production here starting up for Classic. Extra gateways coming in as well. Is this gonna transition into a longer game? It is very even at this point. It feels still like that hero's army is a bit stronger. And with all the kind of adepts being a little bit cheaper than everything else here that is Classic is making, maybe he can completely overwhelm. I mean, it looks fearsome right now if you look at the minimap. Because of the shades, they were looking like so many units. Yeah, with the glaives finishing up here in 10 seconds, I think he can just overwhelm Classic's force. Zealots without charge are not gonna be good against those glaives. He's gonna try to assassinate the shield battery. It's a beautiful move. He's just gonna go ahead and click that thing down. And now he's gonna start and fight the army, actually. He has 4 immortals to 1. I think he's just gonna clear out that immortal there in the top. Stalkers are trying to assassinate the drop prison. It's gonna work out, but I think it's still already too much damage here. Those immortals, the adepts, they're not gonna die. And GG. herO with a beautiful closer here. Beautiful closer. Okay. That brings us to game number 5 in this best of 5. Full set here. Gonna be Dynasty, oh yeah. That's a great map. I mean, no jokes, it's actually a great map, I think. It's a very cool map, it has a very dynamic flow to it. And the same as Post-Youth, a lot of people just don't like to play it because it kind of forces some different style of gaming out of you, because you do have those gold bases, you do have those in bases as naturals. And it's kind of super aggressive, which does not favor, or the most people don't like as much. And yeah, I mean, I love those maps because they bring something fresh, they force you to kind of think outside of the box. Yeah, great stuff. I want to see more of these. Alright, let's jump into the game. So again in red here this time, it is Classic in the bottom left, and in the top right we do have herO playing in blue. And as I said, the map is Dynasty. We do have these backdoor minerals here, the rich gas on the outside, and of course this is only covered by a small ramp. And then the rest of the map is kind of cool. There's this small bridge in the middle which allows for, well, 1 force field traps for example, or quick reinforcements. There's a lot of cool things about this map. A lot of high ground, a lot of choky points, high ground, low grounds. It's a really nice map actually. It's kind of you kind of spread out so thin if you go over like 3 or 4 base setup. It feels like it's very compact because you have this gold base, and you have this base here and the natural. It feels like a compact setup. But then if you you need to rotate so much. If you take those bases, it's so crazy. It's such a long way to actually kind of get from here to this position. It's such a long, and then go the full way around here, and then you go back again to defend this. It's so crazy. It's such a long way. And we actually do see both players opening with the double gate here, so no 1 gate expense. So let's see what we're gonna find on this map here. Seems like both players are just gonna opt for the front expand. And there can be a lot of shenanigans. Of course you can like throw down a pylon over here and you can warp in this location. It's very interesting that none of those guys has thrown down an extra pylon at that location just to scout out if your opponent is doing something there. So like as herO you want to throw down a defensive pylon there basically. But by the way, herO is going into Stargate. And it's most likely going to be Oracle. 2 adept against 2 adept opening here. He's going to assassinate the first probe here just a moment, I think. If he blocks it with the probe, definitely. Gonna do so, and the first assassination coming in here. And herO is gonna try and out micro. Oh dear, Classic here. Is it gonna work though? We're gonna find out in a second. Sentry coming in. This should do the trick here for Classic. It's gonna kill one of the adepts. Second adept is gonna get focused down as well. It's gonna kill one probe, but that's never what you're looking for. And now is he actually gonna warp out? No. Gonna just die. Two stalkers coming across the map. He saw there's a double sentry follow-up from his opponent. And herO is gonna go for the gold base actually. He will utilize his backdoor base, while the Classic is gonna go for the frontal approach here. Oh, he's gonna maybe trap one of these stalkers here. This should be very low. Is it gonna fall? I think the adept might finish it. Can he get away? Wow, he's gonna try to finish it so hard with that adept that he does not know about this oracle just coming into his main base. He's gonna snap so many probes here under his finger. With the flip of his finger, but he needs to push out now. It's 4 probes down here. And the stalker did stay alive. Second oracle coming in here. And of course now the tech is revealed here. herO was producing some beautiful pressure there actually in the early game. Kind of forced Classic not to scout. So like he kind of forced the opponent to deal with the pressure, so he didn't have enough time to see and what's actually happening on the other side of the Protoss world here. Now we do have double oracle. Classic kind of being out on the hunt here. Might just be able to snap one of these guys. And we still have enough stalkers here for a defense. Now Classic is gonna be happy because he's gonna see, hey, you're mining from the gold, I can harass from your back door. Is exactly going to do that. It's going to find a probe immediately here. And he can even force feed like 2 stalkers here right now if he wants to. There we go. He's going to do so. Needs to be careful though. He's going to snipe the first one. He's going to snipe maybe the second one. The shield battery is completely out of position. He's going to finally start working on those units. And he's going to try to come in again with the oracle, but it feels like first one is just going to die. The second one is going to throw down a revelation. That's never what you want. Even if you get like one of those guys out of gas here. Come at you. He's just gonna go back to mine. And things are looking grim here for herO, but saying that, he kind of sneaks across 2 adepts here. He's gonna kill another 4 probes. Worker kills been looking great here for our blue Protoss, and he might even get into the main and get some more kills here. Going down to 5 kills. Oh my god, what a beautiful idea there with the stasis trap, kind of forcing the probes to go in the other direction into the adepts there. Some beautiful stuff here from herO, and he's gonna come back again with the oracle, gonna kill 2 more, so 10 probes down. Wow, that's a lot, and he's working from the gold here, so of course in a huge economic lead. If we can kind of utilize that in the next 2 minutes here, he's gonna be in a great spot. It feels though his army is a little bit weaker if we actually go ahead and count units here, but he's gonna have blink. Let's see if he can make this work. You also still have this 1 oracle just sitting in the corner with 6 kills. It's a good oracle at this point. He's gonna lose the first stalker here. No, he can now finally blink out. That being said though, Big Daddy Immortal is here, and those probes, they're stuck. He's gonna lose some of his probes. He should probably just expand to the other expansion right now and long distance mine a little bit. Oh, he's actually gonna go ahead and... Is this gonna be a base trade? He can't force field, by the way. He can't force field his own ramp. And yeah, Classic kind of identifies this. Gonna say, oh, wait, what? Wait, is he... What? And he's gonna go home. He's so afraid right now. And that was a good call here from Classic. Definitely gonna recall back, rejoin his army with another Immortal here. And now really packing a punch, while herO is only working with Blink Stalkers. Because mobility goes to herO. And he can now kind of just walk into the natural base here, or into the main base. He's gonna blink over. There's no pylon, as I said earlier. Now finally Classic's gonna see this with the probe here, but it's already a little bit late. Oracle again coming in here, gonna snipe 2 more probes in the natural. And he's just gonna blink on top of these Immortals. He's gonna snipe 1, not the second one. Needs to be careful though, he's not outnumbering his opponent yet. And if he keeps on trading like this, it's not gonna happen as well. There's 2 adepts here sniping away at those hero units. Hero probes there, but this is a beautiful arc here from hero. Gonna maybe go ahead and snipe the Immortal. Last Immortal is gonna fall now. It's Stalkers against... It's Blink Stalkers against no Stalkers. We saw this with classic ones, where he kind of just died. Sorry. Patience. Oh, he's gonna lose the Oracle as well. Yeah, that was an F2. Patience did that once, where he had the same amount of Stalkers, and he lost against no Blink, with Blink. He's gonna try to find these 2 adepts here. It's not gonna work for now, but he should see them now. I hope he saw where those shades went. It's gonna catch the shades, so yeah. These should be forfeit at this point. Come back here and gonna go ahead and kill those adepts. Get the first one, get the second one, get the pressure out of the map here. Of course he lost his 2 oracles at this point, so there's no more like potential for extra damage with those as harassment tools. He's gonna see those 2 adepts here with these 4 stalkers. They're actually gonna cancel the shade, but he's gonna try to assassinate those as well. You're going in for the blink. He's gonna snipe those immortals again. Is this the right call actually? I'm not sure. He's gonna try again. Shield battery overcharge is here though. Is this a mistake? No, he's gonna find the actual kill. Gonna confirm that kill, and he's gonna start on blinking out here. He's not gonna find the kill on that stalker. Shield battery overcharge working wonders the second time here. Only the immortal had to be sacrificed. Classic is struggling though. He's only making stalkers against stalkers now, but he does not have blink. And hero does, and the shield battery is out of juice. There's no more overcharge. Is hero gonna make it again? Reverse sweep? Is it happening again? Is he like reverse sweep master? Immortal is gonna push down though, no? And I think we're gonna have charge here very soon for classic, but hero is already thrown down. Oh, he's actually going glaives. He's going glaives. Is this actually a plan, or is this a mistake? He hasn't really been making too many adepts to kind of... I mean, he's just gonna die now, alright. One more immortal is gonna try to save the day here. This is gonna be enough there. There's gonna be a stalker trying to warp in, but yeah, blinking on top of the second immortal. Only 2 stalkers remaining here for classic. And hero might have just done the trick. No pylon to power those shield batteries. Last stalker's gonna try to warp in, but hero's just gonna take the game. GG, wow. Reverse sweep, man.